Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. In last video we just discussed basic things about enum in Java. We discussed how to create enum, how to use, and many things, many basic things related to enum. So if you have not watched that video, please go back and watch that video before watching this, because these videos, coming videos, are related to the previous video. So let's discuss further. In last video we discussed let's say there is a enum. In enum there are only constant, so you no need to close this by semicolon, no need to put semicolon. But enum can have instance variable, it can have methods, it can have many things. So if there are methods, there are variables, then you have to close it by this semicolon. Okay, let's think like there is requirement like full-time employee, they are getting $60 per hour, and there are contractor who are getting $50 per hour. Let's say it's like this. We are just passing the value. Full-time employee, they are getting $60 per hour, and contractor, they are getting like $50 per hour. So how we can do this? For that, let me create a private instance variable, private int, and paid per hour. Let me give like paid per hour, hour. Okay, and since it's private, we cannot access outside of this enum. So let me make a public getter method, public int get paid per hour, and just return paid per hour. And to initialize that, I'm making one constructor, private constructor, private employee type. Let me generate that constructor. Alright guys, so here whenever we are calling this method, actually this method is for each, we can call this method for each constant. For full time we can call, and for contractor we can call, and if there are other constants, then we can call for that. And one more thing guys, this like if in enum class there are some other things like variables and methods, these constants should be at beginning. Let me show you that. Let me try to put somewhere here. We cannot put that, we have to put it at beginning. Okay, so keep that thing in mind. So this is how. Okay, so let me go to main class and call this. How we can access this, the values of the full-time and the contractor. These are nothing but guys, this is like a state and this is like behavior. Or enum can have state and behavior both. So let me go to main class, let me comment out this thing and just call like employee type dot contractor and dot get paid per hour, and just print it. And same thing for I'm going to do for full time also, employee type dot full time dot get paid per hour dot just print this. Okay, let me clear this one and let me run this code. So guys, you can see like contractors, they are getting paid $50 per hour, and full-time employee, they are getting paid for $60 per hour. In this, for this constant, there are many inbuilt method. You can see in Google Java doc. Let me Google and show you. There are many methods like clone method. If you are trying to clone, it will throw class throw clone not supported, because we cannot clone, because it follows the singleton design pattern, right? So we cannot clone. There is compare to method, equal method, final. There are many methods which we can use for each constant. You can also see enum class has implemented serialization and comparable. So you can go through this document and you can practice more. So let me go and use some few of these methods. So let me go to editor. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to first I'm trying to iterate over this constant. For that, let me use for each loop for what I can do is like I can use for each loop for employee type. Let's say employee type in employee type dot values. This will get employees type value will dot values will get, you know, all the constants. Like first it will give full time, then it will give the contractor. Okay, and just what I'm going to do is, sorry, let me undo this. What I'm going to do is first what I'm going to do is I'm going to print first. Let's print the employee type. What I'm getting, employee type dot print. So first I'm getting like full time, then I'm getting the, you know, contractor, because there are only two constants. You can say it. First is full time, and then second we are getting the, you know, contractor. Let me for each employee, let me use get paid per hour method. So what I'm going to do, employee type dot get paid per hour method dot out. What I'm going to do is let's give some string so that it will be nice. Paid per hour, we can just see, you can say like full time paid per hour is 60 and contractor get paid, you know, per hours 50. Let's try some other method also. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just, you know, employee type dot, there is one method called, let's say, name method. Let's print the name method. So just give, there are some method called name method, and let's see what is printing out. Here also let me give something like some string name, and just see. Let's run this. Guys, you can see the name method is giving the constant name, whatever. For full time it's giving full time, and for contractor it is giving the contractor. There are other methods also. Let's ordinal, let's check the ordinal. So how we can do it, employee type dot ordinal method, just print this. Again I'm going to give ordinal to see the, you know, to make a proper message, proper output. So let me go and run this. You can see ordinal for full time it's 0, and for contractor is 1. It's like the order in which you have, you know, you have put the constant in the enum. Okay, there are other methods also, like declaring classes. There are, you know, compare to, equals. Let's quickly check what is declaring classes. So let me go to employee type dot, or you can see there are many methods. You can see, and you can practice all. Like you can just practice, you can just print and see what is doing. You try to, if you try to clone, you see what, when you try to clone, you will get some exception, because as enum is like follow the singleton design pattern, we cannot clone it. Okay, so you try to do all and practice. So let me quickly check for get declaring class. Just print and check. Oh sorry, why I put breakpoint. So you can say we are getting the declaring class like enum type. class name वगैरह. So these are the methods which we can use for each constant in enum. So that's all for this video. In coming videos we'll be discussing some more complex cases, so stay tuned. Thank you. See you.